Welcome, Park Laners worldwide, to the News at Noon. Thanks for taking a couple minutes today with me and getting updated on everything going on in Park Lane. It's week 10, it's March 5th, and this is big. Next week, your commission week next week. Here they are, depending on where you're watching from. If you have 1,000 or more net non-sales come in total in that commission week, or you have a brand new recruit who starts and has 500 in sales, 500 or more net non in sales for a new recruit, or 1,000 net non for you PV personally. When you do that next week, we are having a drawing based on everybody around the world who does that, and we're have 11 drawings. One drawing is for a trip to double, and 10 drawings are for 10,000 points. If you want to know why that's important, I'll mention it in just a moment. Hey, we've got status bracelet, gold and silver, fabulous. It's 34 in every currency with a 40 net purchase. This is brand new. Take advantage of this. As well as the Palmer earrings, incredibly popular. Here's the price with a 40 net order. For hostesses, the pot of gold continues, and the pictures of Jasper are fabulous. A 500 net show with 7 or more buying guests, and you get any one of these items that are available for free as part of our Pot and Gold Challenge for our host. You also have the customer special, any item up to 200 for your country special price. Palmer, we talked about, and 2 Fast 50s. There is so much going on. When you have 2,000 or more in net and non-sales, it's everything, the total on your dashboard. This is your award in the month of March. It's on the cover of our catalog. So if you don't have one already, and if you do have one, I'm going to give you an idea on what to do with that. Convention in Chicago is just an incredible event, and our Friday night theme is Roaring 20s, the Sparkle Party. A Kappa and a gangster I'm going to have to play in this one. We do celebrate Park Lane's 65th anniversary, 65 years in business. That says a lot, and I'm looking forward. I'm going to talk about this every week, but I hope there are many of you who I do get to see there. March is crazy and sharing the Park Lane opportunity because of March Madness. For every new recruit you share, you can get 500 bonus points for the trip contest. That's in addition to the drawings, to all the other things going on. There'll never be a better time than now this month to share the Park Lane opportunity. Now, remember I said those 10,000 points? If you're working towards the Dublin, Ireland trip, what an amazing destination, and the pub crawl will be epic. But if you're working towards that, that's exciting. But the reality is many of you are not. But guess what? You all should be working for the More Than Halfway Award, because it's an iPad and a pair of your Park Lane earbuds. And if you get the points you need for that, everybody gets one. The iPad and the earbuds, come on! It's a point value that has 2 qualified recruits with it. You can do that. And all this great information is shared in a couple places. Number one is our Park Lane Jewellery official stylist community. This is a fabulous social media site, a Park Lane Facebook group that you really need to follow. Secondly is in your Style Boss News, and we sent that last week with your email. Hey, the Sparkle Box product, or Sparkle Surprise, it's on its way. I get it every month. I don't have mine yet at this recording, but the minute we do that, you start to see that on social media. And you may not have it yet internationally, but you get to see it, because we want that excitement to happen. And here's what you need to know. When you see it, you get it soon. This will be one that next week will be available for you to offer as a customer special. So it's an exciting opportunity that goes on all month long. Now, we have just finished the first commission week of March, and the second, that date, 9th, 10th, or 11th next week, is when if you have 1,000 or more net non-personally, or 500 from a new recruit you have start, you're in a drawing to win one of those 10 amazing drawings. And here is someone who really is going to do that. She's a great example of discipline, and that is our 6-second shout out, Renee Kappa. Renee Kappa from Park Lane Rebels in Australia. She's from Brisbane, Vegas, up in north in Queensland. She has 3. This is Renee and her 3 children. And last week, the first commission week of March, she was one of the top 3 or 4 internationally. She had a fabulous first week of the March commission month. And she has a new baby. And Renee is a great example of when she decides to apply what she knows It's amazing what happens. And this is the secret that we all know, right? That when we make up our mind to do something, we can do anything. And Renee's a great example, going through that, raising three, having a new baby, but seeing all the success she's had. It's inspiring because we know we all can do it if we make up our mind we want to. And that takes us to our 1 minute training. We're talking in a series so far this year about how our business has changed a little bit in 2020 and beyond. It's really a three-part business. It's the come to us business. That's what I know. That's party plan. That's events and stylings and get-togethers and all kinds of things, style shows, all kinds of things like that. The go to them business, which is pop-up shops, fundraisers, things where we go out to them and to their group or to their business or hotel or on a cruise ship, and the virtual ones that we can really build relationships and develop connections through the social media environment. And I have two things I want to share with you this week in our training. And the first is the new share a card feature is live. Now, for people who are really techies, this is really transformational because they feel this is really exciting. In your back office that you all get as part of being a Park Lane stylist, and you never have to pay anything for it. Big deal. When you're logged into your back office, you can now activate the share a card feature. You name the look, so you name it for a person or customer or yourself, and it creates a URL that you can just copy. You do that right mouse button and copy, and that's it. It's that easy. And post it on emails to people personally. This allows you to create looks based on what you know they like or what you know is great value, and you can send it to them. And they can take this link, like it, and go, yeah, I want to buy it, and just buy it right there. Now, it's not about you selling more. It's about that we're really providing great customer service for them. They know we care about them. And the second thing I want to train on is our industry continues to surprise me with success of great new businesses in new countries, and then established companies who decide to not do that. That's the case in Australia. One of the big, Avon was last year, and another really big direct seller has said they're not going to operate in Australia and New Zealand anymore. And when an opportunity like that happens, and those people who know that, who have a great skill set, can come with us, what do you do? And the thing that I really encourage people to do, this is what I've done in my experience with 35 years, is you just try to connect with the people and you have empathy. And if you've ever wondered what empathy is, this picture, I use this in a class with adults within our church. And empathy is when you try to take their perspective. You do that by listening. You consider emotion. You want to do it either on a call or in person or by video where they can hear your words. You can't express empathy in a text. It's just words. There's nothing with it. And you withhold judgment. So when we go to people, we don't judge anybody. The most humble of hearts. And empathy exists right where all those intercede. And so as you're dealing with anybody who you know who is with a previous company, have empathy. Take their perspective and listen, consider emotion and talk to them live, and withhold any judgment. Being able to do that offers you all kinds of ways to connect with people, whether it's home shows, whether it's where you're popping up or go to work, whether it's you're doing it in a virtual environment. And so I encourage you to do those two things. Practice empathy this week as you talk to people who have experience somewhere else, and share the card feature is live. Try it. Try to create a look for someone, just one person. That's your challenge this week, and send it to them. Tell me what the results are. You get fabulous results when you show that you care. And this year, we're being the change we want to see. Thanks for watching this week's News at Noon.